Look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. D.A., it's all yours. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Miami, Hero out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Dragic, the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Absorbing the contact, finishing the play. Dragic has that great body control.
Young against Dragic. Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Here's Hero. Pass to Butler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The offensive rebound. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Hero. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And Adebayo sends it back. Butler kicks to Crowder. And again, it's the Heat missing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this. The first one at the line is good. All free throws good from Capella. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Dragic, the pass to Crowder. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Dragic against Young to stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Hawks leading by 5. Capella finds Young. Shoots off the step back, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Young's got his second basket of the night. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the pass to Butler. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Young, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt for the game. Olenek, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. This is for Young.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Crowder.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
And both free throws good from Crowder. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Young. Capella, high post. He's against Olenek, and he gets the bucket. Young's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hero passes to Olenek. Miami no good on that time either. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. 9-point game. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Free throw, good. Butler.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Young is double. Collins, that's a two-pointer. That shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Crowder feeling it out a bit. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Plays with a high motor. Crowder knows only one way to play, and that's in 5th gear.
Young against Dragic. A nice shot by Young. He's got 10.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Young against Dragic. Hero passes to Butler. And it's good, 2 points. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
That's to Fernando. Young against Dragic. Bobbed up there for Collins.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Heat trail by 6. Now here's Dragic. And he makes good on the layup. Dragic has got 5 points so far.
That's a slick dribble move. That's how Goran Dragic creates space.
Young against Dragic. Young is double. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish is checked in. The Heat trail by 7. Dragic looking it over. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Now Young. 10 points for him. Dishes it to Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 9 points. The dish to Robinson. Outside Butler. Rebound by the Hawks. Reddish with the ball. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Robinson with it. And Young picks him up defensively. The kick outside to Butler. They get the rebound. The Hawks leading by 9. And the wide open shot from Reddish. But he stays with it. Shoots over Crowder. That one a little long.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Fernando. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. A different look for Miami. Leonard, he's checked in for Crowder. And Jones subbed in for Jimmy Butler. And then for Atlanta, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. No good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 10. Dragic dishes to Robinson. Cranes the three-pointer.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Bourne leading by example.
Teague the pass to Reddish. Reddish tips it back in. Reddish has got his second basket.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Robinson kicks to Olynyk. Up top, Dragic. Teague covering. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Heat have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The Hawks leading by 6. Passes it to Fernando. A second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And here is Robinson. There's the pass to Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Dragic. Over Reddish. That one off the back iron and out. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. It's stolen by Dragic. Back to Jones. Puts up a 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Reddish with the ball. Robinson picks him up.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the middle. Here's Dragic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, he's a player who battles for everything he gets. Dragic with the chance to tack on one more.
The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Leading by 5. Teague the pass to Fernando. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Robinson dishes to Olynyk. Dragic the pass to Robinson. Drills it from outside. Now just a 2-point Hawks lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
Pass to Fernando. Reddish with the ball. Robinson on him. A shot by Reddish, no good.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Robinson passes to Olynyk. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Olynyk's got the game tied up here for Miami.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
Reddish with the ball. Leonard picks him up, and the foul called on Myers Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Miami on defense. Here's Reddish.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Olynyk. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
.112 left in the first quarter. Bembry. There's the feed to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Here's Dragic. He's got 11. Out to the right wing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Bembry. Kicks to Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Both good from the line that time. Here's Hero. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. Down low. Here's Olynyk. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Adebayo is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Creative with the ball. Reddish will only get better and better operating out of the pick and roll.
Robinson passes to Hero. Back to Robinson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bembry. Here's Hero. Rebound, Atlanta.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range. Huerter's got his second basket of the night.
That's Kevin Huerter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Now here is Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Teague the pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A solid shooter with good all-around skills, Cam Reddish is tough to anticipate defensively.
The Hawks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Reddish. And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Collins checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Heat trail by 7. The pass to Hero. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Jay Crowder's checked in for Myers-Leonard. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Crowder from outside finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Collins. He kicks to Capella. Clock at 6. Here's Teague. Pass to Huerter. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Butler. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Capella. It's hauled in by the Heat. The baseline J. Over to the wing. Here's Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Teague. Makes it off the glass. Teague's got his first points in this one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Hero. Capella covering. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Collins finds Young. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Butler, no good.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Hero passes to Butler. From the top of the key, they get it back. Adebayo on the follow.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Herter. He has 6. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Clearly a foul.
The Heat have shot 6 of 7 at the line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good from Crowder. The Hawks leading by 3. Young looking it over. Herter passes to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Stolen. Hero drops in the layup for 2. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Capella, the pass to Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Left side, Butler. Here's Hero. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson, that's good.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Herter. He's got 6. The pass to Capella. To the right side. Tries it from 19. Herter, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the rejection by Collins. Herter passes to Young. And the 3 off target. The Heat have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Butler kicks to Robinson. Pass to Hero. To the inside. Here's Butler. And the shot goes down. Butler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
I love this about his game. Jimmy Butler recognizing the situation, playing foul line down.
Young is doubled. Right wing. Here's Herter. No good on the triple. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the jumper off target to finish the break. On its way from Young for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron. And down it falls.
Incredible night for Trey. Has direct involvement in nearly every facet of this offense.
Timeout called the Heat.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A different look for Miami. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Dragic in for Duncan Robinson. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Bembry comes in for Kevin Huerter. Now here's Dragic. 11 points in the game. Adebayo with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young against Crowder. Young's shot is good.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. Shot from 12. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Heat. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Outside Dragic. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Young against Dragic. The 3. Young, no good. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Butler, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Collins, good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Sharing is caring. Goran Dragic can get a shot almost anytime he wants, but finds a better one for his teammate.
Now, here is Young. He's got 16.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Dragic against the bucket. Dragic has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Young dishes to Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. Miami's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Here's Adebayo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
The Heat have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
The Hawks trail by 3. And breathe the pass to Fernando. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reddish has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Dragic. Miami no good on that time either. Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Young is doubled. And Dedmon throws it down.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Outside Dragic. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Dragic has got 15 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Fernando, the pass to Young, takes the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat with the lead. Jones in the post. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Miami, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. No good on the free throw. Atlanta making a switch here. Teague's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Hawks trail it. Inside, here's Fernando. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Dragic from outside. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Not really a long-range shooter, but Goran Dragic must be a priority for the defense on that play.
Teague kicks to Young. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 3. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 20 points.
That's quick transition from defense to offense. Goran accelerating extremely well.
Young against Dragic. 11 seconds left now here in the second. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Teague for 3. That shot no good. Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Heat, although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough here tonight. No team likes to get swept, and maybe, just maybe, they can avoid that fate with a strong second half. Kenny, let's get your take on Miami.
Man, their fans know how to give their team a lift, that's for sure. The atmosphere in this building has been amazing, but the fans still have some work to do. They've got to keep the noise up, keep the energy up, and carry their guys to the win.
And Jack, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
There's no excuse for letting a team drain that many threes on you. Come on, especially at such a high percentage. That means your perimeter defense is weak. They got to close out on the shooters with conviction, even if it creates some weakness inside.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You know, Goran Dragic has been exceptional here, guys.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
That may be just the beginning. He might try to carry this team across the finish line himself.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Shot by Collins, no good. Miami leading by 5. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Here's Adebayo, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Adebayo's got 13.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 19 points.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Young passes to Herter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First free throw is good.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herter projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Herter passes to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Capella against Dragic. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Capella. To the paint. Here's Herter. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Over Hunter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Here's Dragic. 20 points for him. Double team on Adebayo. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Kicks it to Hunter. He feeds it to Collins. And here's Young from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Atlanta. Dragic against Young. Outside Dragic.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Collins dishes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Young against Dragic. Shoots over Capella. No good from Dragic. The Hawks leading by 3. A pull-up. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Dragic against Young. Dragic the pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one drops. Dragic has got 22.
Sweet finish by Dragic. He's got the whole game going tonight.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hero. Misses off the right iron. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Yes! And the foul. That's on Goran Dragic. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Goran Dragic. Free throw good from Young. The Heat trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Olynyk, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
A physical player, Kelly Olynyk, using his body well to attract contact.
For Miami, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
A physical big man who won't back down from anyone. Every team could use a guy like Kelly Olynyk.
And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Young's got 13 points in the second half.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Robinson kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Hero. Good defensive work there by Young. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's the floater. And scoring with the play inside is Young. Young's got 31.
Woo, That teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Timeout called, the Heat. And here are the Heat now. 6-point game. Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. Olynyk trying to break loose. Hero no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
The effort on that play from Hunter manages to get everything he could hope for.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. The free throw drops for Hunter.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Hero. He dishes it to Crowder. Robinson against Collins. They need this. Robinson misses.
And they continue to control the glass.
And finished off by Collins.
John Collins is one of those guys. When he leaves the floor, he just keeps going up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now the pass to Hero. Over Young. Hero no good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter has a great combination of strength and length. Throw it down, young fella.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Heat making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teagan for Kevin Huerter. Here's Hero. He has 5. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Here's Hero. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Teague kicks to Collins. Outside Teague. Clock at 6. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta.
One shot.
That's good from Hero.
Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky, Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
Here's Fernando. He's got 5. Good on the bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Hero. He's got 8. He kicks to Olynyk. The 3. It's rebounded by T.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The Heat trail by 20. Outside, Jones. Pass to Hero. Down low. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Pass to Young. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Hero. Passes to Olynyk. Bounce pass Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. Count that one. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
To the inside, Fernando.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Hero. Teague covering. Hero passes to Jones. To the middle. Rebounded by the Hawks. Reddish has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Tyler Hero. Young against Robinson. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 41.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Robinson. 9 points in the game so far. It's stolen by Reddish. Teague against Dragic. Rebound by Olynyk. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And it's Leonard missing. Atlanta's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Fernando, the pass to Young. Dedmon's shot is off. And Miami shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And here's Olynyk from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Olynyk's got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice pull-up by Olynyk, under control, showing good body control for his size. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Miami's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Dragic kicks to Robinson. Young with the steal. And now, here comes Young, leading the break. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Young's got 43 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Now Butler. He's got 13. to the wing on the left. Here's Dragic. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Atlanta holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. We've got Solomon Hill. Myers Leonard is out there with Iguodala. And it's Silva in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Okpala. Hill has the open look. Misses the three.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here is Hill. Here's Fernando. The pass to Dedmon. Young with no one around. The three-pointer off the mark. The Heat shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Silva. Rebound Atlanta. Fernando's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Dedmon. Young is double. Here's Fernando. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Hill drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got his first 2 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Hill passes to Okpala. 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Iguodala. That's short off the rim. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Young, good.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
Here we go,
Iguodala outside. Hill passes to Okpala. Now here's Iguodala. He's guarded closely. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Leonard. Atlanta also making some changes here. Labissiere's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And Hunter's subbed in for Young.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Iguodala.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Okpala, shot will go.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Bembry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 43% for the game. Kicks it to Iguodala. And Labissiere sends it back.
I have to be cautious when Labissiere is in the area. Those shot blocking skills are superb.
Here's Iguodala, banked in off the glass.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Bembry the pass to Reddish. And it's Miami with the rebound. Feeds it to Hill. Goes up, and Reddish with the slam.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish, working hard to make an impact.
Okpala the pass to Hill. Now Iguodala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Good on both. Here's Bembry. Dishes it to Labissiere. Jones trying to get open. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And love how Labissiere goes into the defense with no fear. Shows just how confident he is in his ability.
And that one falls for Labissiere.
And you can see the potential that Labissiere has, an explosive player who's surprisingly quick for his size.
So he gets them both. Iguodala with it. Pass to Okpala. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Atlanta making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Miami with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Hill for 3. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Adebayo. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he's able to get one of two. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Snatched away. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Hill, no good.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And Jones pulls it down.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here is Hill, following the miss by Labissiere.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized four.
Here's Bembry. There's the dish to Graham. They get it back and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Jones checked in for Miami. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Bembry. Graham surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Adebayo kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Okpala. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Graham, the pass to Jones. They need this one. Excellent D that time from Jones.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
The putback, up again. It's good on the putback.
You must put a body on Bam. When you don't, he hammers, misses in.
To the wing right side. Pass to Graham. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. 20 points for Cam Reddish.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Adebayo throws it down.
A dangerous pick and roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Bembry the pass to Reddish. But they'll get another chance. And they get it back. Goes up again.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Passes it to Iguodala. Three-pointer on the way. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Here's Okpala. The pass to Adebayo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And one of the reasons why they're struggling and trailing right now is they have been reluctant to create any low post offense here in the second half.
And the Heat making a change here. Hill's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Reddish the pass to Jones. Here's Bembry. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Silva. Goes back up. The kick out to Hill. Jones against Adebayo. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Reddish. Here's Bembry. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Over to the wing.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Atlanta.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Clock is at 3. Here's Reddish. And that one, good.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Bembry. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Standout game for Cam. This is the tenacious scorer his team wants him to be.
Deep 2 from Hill. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.